Feel me now. I feel like I'ma live somehow.
Your love never meant much to me. Love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much to me.
God. The God parted is Tokyo and I'm Godzilla. Playing blackjack versus dead, you're on the card dealer. Just bought a demon, I'm screaming about the car dealer. Last temptation of Mike, but I'm a God figure. Tell me Isabel that the God don't need a job, and if I did, the oligarchs would be missing the when I'm gone. This is Bonaparte and he paired with Tucson, and they went on a world conquest. Tear you from me apart. Michael remained dead, but still virtuous. Wait to come out a pair that you found after church services. Not a holy man, but a moral in my perverseness. So I support workers unionizing their services.
You say that you don't love me, ay. I'm guessing I'ma be okay. You say that you don't feel me now. I feel like I'ma live somehow. Your love never meant much to me. Love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much.
Born from the ether, I just appeared out of cloud. Screaming, invade the world. Break what's coming out like you break me. I watch my mouth shot, he don't pronounce my name correct. Rules will gotta be rules, any exceptions, and I'm not a leader. Thinking the box and I get him, I fix the shot as if I eat a donut hole. Don't get to the crib and quickly. I watch my mouth when I'm finished watching y'all suck clock. Don't doubt you put an ounce of that evil on me, I'm flipping Ricky. I give an inch to you simps, I'll never forgive me. Not saying it's a conspiracy, but you're all against me. You see a future with runner tools, ain't the shit but cancel my trip, turn the time machine back around a sense.
You say that you don't love me, ay. I'm guessing I'ma be okay. You say that you don't feel me now. I feel like I'ma live somehow. Your love never meant much to me. Love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much.
Every child, woman and man, opinion don't matter, stick to your plan. If they judge, still don't budge. Don't give an inch, don't give a nudge. Life will leave you battered and bent. Lose a win, got a hold of your chin. And I put it on Jamie and me. We just gave you inspiration for free. The money
Never meant much.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Colts. Francisco Arnaz, with the season coming to a close, the senior circuit's leading hitter makes his case for a batting title. Next. Jimmy Figueroa, the right-hander out of Puerto Rico, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
It's not easy as a rookie to go out there and establish yourself, get the off-speed pitches over, and just try to be the same pitcher that you were in the minor leagues. And one of the big keys, not get ahead of yourself.
So stepping in is Kevin Newman. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for Pittsburgh, the designated hitter, Kevin Newman.
Here's the first pitch.
First pitch, 111.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And foul. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Our game time temperature here to start play, a balmy 86 degrees at first pitch. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
So now it's Brian Reynolds, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike one. Dan Dero, we take a look at our home nine as they take the field here today. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Matty, we've seen some good baseball in the first 2 games of this set, and expect another close one here. Both of the first 2 games decided by 1 run.
You know, Dero, when you get in these series like this, when 1 run means so much, you like to be able to be the team to score first. But both these games have been very close, and it's going to boil down to who gets the big hits in the 7th, 8th, and 9th inning.
A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Dero, daytime road game for him. What you got?
This team does it a little bit different, Matty. They're not going to drive the ball out of the ballpark. They are dead last in home runs. Usually a bad sign. But they can score in a variety of different ways. They got guys with great approaches, and they try and move and manufacture runs as well as they can. Be on the lookout for the little things today.
Comes into action in this one with 75 runs driven in for the season. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Arnaz is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Tyler Anderson, the Nevada-born starter, will get the call in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
You hear that phrase, a pitcher's best friend is the ground ball double play. Not in Tyler Anderson's case. His best friend is the straight changeup. He's not going to blow you away with the radar gun. Low 90s fastball, but a really good changeup. If he has the changeup, expect him to be around a long time in this one.
And now here is Oscar Rodriguez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ball 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into the second afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matt. You know what, Dero? You got to give this team a lot of credit. They're on the outside looking in on the postseason picture, but boy, they're playing out the string and they're playing out well. They're going to play this thing all the way to the end of the season.
You know, Dan, I can't speak for the pitcher side of it, but I have never been on a team, win, lose, or draw, whether I was going to the postseason or not, that had players that gave away at bats. You just will not see it at this level.
Fouled away. There's a ball low. He misses with the changeup.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
So now into the box is number 17. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the belt, kicks and deals. And that's in there for strike 1.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
Under this one is Polanco, and he's got it for the first out. For the moment now, let's have a look at the home team's starting lineup. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Yeah, Matty, the thing I'm focused on with this lineup is the fact that they love to run. They lead the league in stolen bases. They're not afraid to take that extra bag. It's going to put the defense on their heels. Be on the lookout for that today.
At the plate now is Francisco Arnaz. He's kept his average up in recent games. The competition has been fierce, but so far he's managed to fend off all comers in pursuit of a batting title.
Yeah, and if you're going to win a batting title, you wouldn't want it any other way. You don't want somebody to go in a massive slump and fall off the map. This is going to be a race to the end. 2 guys fighting it out, and who's going to have the best finish to the season?
1 ball, no strikes to count. Off-speed pitch, just missed inside. And he's really continued to turn in strong performances day after day. His average in his last 10 games is over the 300 mark, but then again, that's nothing new for him.
but easier said than done. This guy from start to finish has been on point, not giving any at-bats away. He's swinging a hot bat and making a strong push to end the season and put that batting title belt around his waist.
And he gets the call there, 3-1.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Grounded to third. This could be two. Scooped up to Frazier at the bag. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. We've played an inning. No score here on the show. All set for the start of the inning, and next it'll be the outfielder, Brian Goodwin.
The left fielder, Brian Goodwin.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Standing in now, Colin Moran. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The windup and the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
No.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Now the 1-0.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down, because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
In tight with the slider, 2-2. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
You know, D-Row, it's not always easy to hit in the day games. First five hitters, 5 up, 5 down. 6-0 hitter, though. He must have gotten a good night's sleep last night.
That's exactly where I was going, Dan. First 5 guys in the order looked like they were still asleep rolling out of bed. Those day games will creep up on you. 6-hole guy was locked and loaded.
Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Drilled down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Oh, 2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command, 1-2.
You got to love that as a hitter right there. It doesn't happen much, but when it does, you have to find a way to take advantage of the count.
Here comes the 1-2. A bouncer to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Edwin Rodriguez. It's been a big season for him in the power department, closing in on a home run title.
This guy's been near the league lead in home runs all season long. 3 home runs, D-Row, in his last 10 games.
Yeah, not absolutely on fire by his standards, but certainly not making a mistake at the plate right now. I see this guy closing it out and being the home run champion.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Next, it'll be Jesus Nieves. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play. Now the pitch.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead.
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
So now to the plate, Kevin Torres. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Outside, 2-1.
2-1.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Next to hit, Danny Rivera. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6. Here's the first pitch, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Bottom of the 2nd here with no score. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Adam Frazier.
Adam Frazier.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
A ball and a strike now. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Lane 11, 1-1.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Frazier gets his lead at first, nobody out. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swung on in the dirt, and that's a strikeout.
Pretty standard pitch sequence right there. Just how you draw it up in a perfect world. Jump ahead 0-2, and then you toss a changeup in the dirt to get him to chase for a strikeout on 3 pitches. If only it were always that easy.
Into the box now, Kevin Newman, as the first pitch sinker misses to him. It's ball 1. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. The 1-0. A bouncer to the left side. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
The center fielder.
Now at the plate is Brian Reynolds. He bounced out last time up. From the stretch, as he sends a soft bouncer to the right side of the infield. Reined in. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Pirates leave 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the rookie third baseman, Luis Burgos. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. Now here it comes.
Ball.
And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. And he will get in there with his first big league hit, a double. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Luis Burgos has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Now to the plate, Carlos Soto, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
No, that's outside.
The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. A line shot to third base.
The center fielder, number 7, Oscar.
Now at the plate, Oscar Rodriguez worked a walk his first time up. From the belt, the pitch. In there, strike one. Runner at second here with one man out. Swing and a liner. But pretty much right at the.
Now batting, number 17.
Now to bat, number 17. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. Pulled toward right center field. And here's Polanco to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Brian Hayes digging in now.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Goodwin is retired. 2 down now.
The first baseman, number 19.
Next to dig in, Colin Moran will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Liner towards second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in the rookie outfielder, Francisco Arnaz.
Francisco Arnaz.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Weak grounder down the line at third. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now back.
And now in the box, Edwin Rodriguez struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Now a curveball that misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A solo shot down the line in right. Home run number 42 on the season. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
The batter, number 44.
At the plate now,
Designated hitter,
Nieves. Ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. One-0 count. Here it is. Hit in the air down the left field line. Goodwin is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now back.
Next here is Kevin Torres. First pitch coming. Here it is. As he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
Interesting pitch selection right there. In off the plate. Not too many pitchers in the game want to go in there and risk hitting the guy and letting him get on first base.
We'll have to press pause as that's strike 3 to retire the side. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We played 4. It's now 1-0. Digging in will be Gregory Polanco, singled in his last at-bat.
The right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Polanco, or El Cafe as he's sometimes referred to. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more.
No.
Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The shortstop.
Up next for the Buccos, O'Neill Cruz grounded out in his last at bat.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes, desperate times, call for desperate measures.
Adam Frazier is at the plate as he watches ball one. Two and 0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
The 2-0 on the way is laid off, but in there for strike one.
One strike.
That's bounced foul. It's 2-2. Cruz leads off first with one away. Heading out towards shallow right. Arnaz will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. So next to bat will be Jacob Stallings. He went down on strikes in his last at bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
The 1-0. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. One left for Pittsburgh. They trail this one 1-0. Into the box, Danny Rivera. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The shortstop, Danny Rivera.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit in the air down the left field line. Goodwin has it, and it's a quick out, number one.
The third baseman, number 8.
Next up is Luis Burgos. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Now the 1-0. Swing and a line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second.
Now batting, second baseman, Carlos Soto.
Into the box, Carlos Soto, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at bat. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit.
batting, the center fielder, Oscar Rodriguez.
To the plate now, Oscar Rodriguez, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Now the 1-0. Popped him up. Cruz is calling for it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Next to hit is number 17. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and two gone here in the fifth. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Waiting on it is Goodwin. And that ends the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Kevin Newman. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first two tries. Here's the pitch. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Here's a pop-up now. Soto has a play. Makes the play, one away. Digging in, the switch hitter, Brian Reynolds. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here it comes. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike one. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time. Work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field. Clearly, he's been putting in that work, and it paid off right there.
Now a move over to first, and the runner back easily. Standing in now, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Line drive to left. Number 17 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
The batter, the left fielder, Brian Goodwin.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Brian Goodwin. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. First pitch of the AB now.
Whoa. Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. Pirates leave 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Ready now is Francisco Arnaz.
Hitting off for the Colts, the right fielder, Francisco.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball one. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. Looking up is Goodwin. Gone! A solo shot here to left. 38th home run of the season for him, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Now batting. First
Stepping
baseman,
in now, Edwin Rodriguez. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Popped him up. Moran in foul ground. Makes the play, 1 away. And with 1 away, we show you a look at where these guys sit in the current division race. And basically, they're left with no hope. Up next, Jesus Nieves. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And now the first pitch. As he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Fouled away.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Another one sent foul. 1 out, nobody on. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Hit hard towards center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
In now, Kevin Torres, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. There to make the play is Polanco, and there are 2 away now. And stepping in, Danny Rivera. He flew out in his last debut. From the stretch.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Stepping in once again is Colin Moran. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is
Now
gone here to start inning number 7.
Gregory Polanco.
So next to hit is Gregory Polanco. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First delivery to him.
Ball. 1-0.
Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. Next to stand in is O'Neill Cruz. 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. On its way is pitch number 75. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Pirates are down on just 4 pitches. They trail things here 2-0. Sean Poppin gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Pittsburgh, number 62, Sean Poppin.
Last half of the 7th here, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Luis Burgos.
The third baseman, Luis Burgos.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Smoke toward third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away.
Now back, second baseman.
Next up, Carlos Soto. He's set. Here it comes. Reaches out, but he can't get it. It's 0-1. Poppin is at least partially known for his big power slider. A lot of break on that pitch, but what makes it unique is how hard he's able to throw it. 0-1 count, and the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Reynolds is on the move for it. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. So a nice running catch on display that time as we get a look at it again with Showtrack. He took a nice route, covered a good amount of ground, 100 feet to be exact, to bring that one in. Well done. At the plate now, Oscar Rodriguez. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. No hits to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Giving chase his good one. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Ready to begin the 8th, and that brings up Adam Frazier.
The second baseman, Adam Frazier.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Line drive snagged on a short hop, and a Close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number one. Those jump throws are always some of the most exciting plays you'll see. So here it is again with Show Track. Shows off some great range, and is still somehow able to get a lot behind the throw as his momentum was taking him the other way. Not everybody can make that play. At the plate, Jacob Stallings. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Swing and a little blooper to center. Rivera onto the grass, but he won't get there. It falls in.
That's got to be frustrating for the pitcher right there. He's well aware of who's having great seasons and who's having the tough seasons at the plate for the opposition. This guy put him in the tough season bucket, and he just gave up a knock to him.
Next will be the designated hitter, Kevin Newman. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. In the air, down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball.
These are the moments that don't always show up on the highlight film right here. Big spot. They have a chance right here. This guy mixes in a knock. They have a chance to get right back in this game. If not, if he grounds into a double play, it's pretty much over.
Stallings stands at first with one out. A bullet to first base. Tries to dance back into the bag, not in time to double off the runner.
Now batting.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up Brian Reynolds. Has a look, now the pitch.
Off the plate.
No runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. A 2-0 count to the Bucs center fielder.
2 balls, no strike.
Down the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Colts are out in front 2-0. Now into the box, number 17. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Left fielder, number 17.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. The 1-0 pitch. Lazy fly ball out to center field. And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th.
The right fielder, number 18, Francisco Arnaz.
So now to the plate, Francisco Arnaz. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. Has a look, now the pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Runners off for second. Pitch inside the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. And he goes down and gets this one as it's lifted high into the air out to medium deep center. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. So here's the cleanup hitter, Edwin Rodriguez. Popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and I think that pop out was just a result of poor pitch selection. Got to see the pitch over the heart of the plate. He chased well out of the zone, and as a result, didn't really put a good swing on that.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
This would seem like an easy RBI situation. 2-0 count, runner in scoring position, but you have to know there's an open base, and he might be pitching around you.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the op.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out to straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. A two-run blast to straightaway right field, his second of the game, as they move on top 4-0.
I know one thing, with this homer, it might make the decision to send a starter back out there a little easier for the manager. You've got some wiggle room now, and he's been pitching well. So I expect they'll be having that conversation in the dugout. You know he wants to go back out there.
Now back,
into the box, Jesus Nieves hit in the air down the right field line. And a reaching effort, but this ball gets by him as he does a half gainer to try to flag it down. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double. And boy, this was just about as good a catch as you're ever going to see, but he just couldn't get there as the ball skips beyond him for 2 bases.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Jason.
Standing in now, Kevin Torres. In the dirt here. Nieves, the runner at second with one away. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Reynolds is on the move for it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Pirates. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Striding in is Ke'Bryan Hayes, and his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the ninth. First offering. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
And it's quickly 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And not the start they were hoping for, as the leadoff man is kept off base to start the 9th.
The batter, the left.
Next, it'll be Brian Goodwin. He went down on strikes last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. One ball, one strike to count. hard hit at third. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Stepping in next, Colin Moran. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. He's got it, and the Colts have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
4-0 the score this afternoon. Puerto Rico with their 90th win, best in the division. Jimmy Figueroa records the victory, his 13th of the year. Tyler Anderson pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Two-scene ain't enough. 4-tie team is us. Man on first, on second, on third. I'ma have to clean it up. I done went yard, they all gone. Now alien beat it up.
Here now is our final line score. First for your victorious home team. 4 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Pirates.